Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of Stellaris in... I was about to say some more of the Long Dark. Let's play some more Stellaris in the Roma Galactica series here. We have the Sentry Array beginning. It's currently being built in Fuelia, which has been the plan for a while. And I don't know... I'm going to look around one more time to see if there's any additional anomalies that I've discovered that I haven't actually done anything with. I know there's that. That's the Horizon Signal, which we are definitively avoiding. You know, there are some sectors that you need to explore, actually, in our space. So let's go ahead and have our science ship doing some auto-exploration while you've got nothing else to do. We also need to add those to the... What sector is this? Is this the... I think it's not Provencia. It's Provincia. Provence. I think it's Britannia. No, is it Magna Germania? Is it Carthaginensis? No. Subia? No. Which one is it? Aquitania, that's what it is. Alright, this is Sanctuary. It's part of our core worlds. We still have some worlds we need to colonize as well. Now, one thing that was pointed out to me is that, and I think I started saying this last episode and then promptly forgot, is I could authorize... No, I don't want to manage sector. I want to go to sector settings. I could authorize them to colonize planets within their borders. And I'm going to start doing that. That's one thing I have not done so far this series, mainly because it's not something I've messed with in Stellaris period. And if that would allow them to just go ahead and add additional colonies more rapidly, especially in this endgame stage, and do better at building in that sense, then more power to them. Yeah, I need to just leave this open and click one button at a time. So some of our newer sectors don't have a focus defined for them just yet. I could set them to a research focus. But I like the idea of them having a balanced focus as they get on their feet. Let's have their taxes be nice and low while they're developing. Provincia doesn't need it. But let's have the other taxes be nice and low. Let's improve your mineral taxes there, definitely. And also, we can probably go ahead and use these buttons again. Apparently the bug works in such a way that when you have over 200 influence, you can still... you can use the transfer button in the current version of the game. It's just when you have under 200 influence, you can't. So if we wanted to, say, drain this, we could, and get large amounts of energy. I'm not going to, but we could. Actually, hang on. Let's see if that's the case. I need to first transfer a lot of energy. Let's trade for minerals. There we go. And then let's go back. Let's see, it was this one we were going to transfer, right? No, we don't need that many. Don't have room for that many. It wasn't that one either. Was it this one? Yeah, I think it was this one. All right, so let's go ahead and say yes. There we go. As long as we have over 200 influence, it'll work. Just a bug in the current version of the game, which hopefully they'll fix in the coming patch. All right, so we have some work for you to do, Mr. Construction Ship.
System survey complete.
Actually, you know what we could do? We could just tell it to build mining stations and click like this. Then we could have an additional ship come in and do like research stations. That's one way to do this. Let us continue. The spice must flow. Okay, I think that's enough for now. So it looks like they're already done exploring. So now I have enabled every last one of my sectors. Let's look up here at Magna Graecia just to be sure, to colonize their own planets. So we should start seeing some additional benefits from that. And maybe even the Gurite will gain some additional worlds and get some of the love that you guys think they deserve. Alright, we are still building cruisers on Earth and Mars. I could use other planets to build up my fleet, but I'm not really in a rush to do that. How are we doing on Unity? 30 months away from a new policy. Nice. We're going to have our new Ascension perk before long at this rate. And then let's check on our brand new megastructure. That's our research station. So this is, it's 50% done. There we go. So this is just the building platform, similar to how we started with the Dyson Sphere. I don't think it's going to take as long to build this thing as it took to build the Dyson Sphere. Dyson Sphere takes a lot. And let's have another look at that just for shiggles. So of course that's transformed all of these worlds into barren worlds. But it's a beautiful Dyson Sphere. Alright, we have room for another core sector system. Not bad. So why don't we go ahead and go for it? Let's keep the game running. Why don't we go for Army Health plus 10% perhaps? Or Leader Enhancement Capacity Boosters? Don't really need it. Leader Recruitment Cost is 100, but you know what? Let's go for it, because at this point I think we can afford that. Oh, energy weapon attack speed, shield hit points. We do have a lot of shields. Let's go ahead and go for that. 17 months away from ship hull points plus 5%, and it looks like, oh, we've got a expertise sink here. So this biologist is helping with this biology project, and that's going to help a good bit. We're making 6.42 influence per month. Sector-wise, we have governors in every single sector. Let's take a look at our faction influence and see how much, because that species that we uplifted in the last episode, we want to see how much that helped the Alien Aid Trust like us. So, a recent Enlightenment. Okay, so we need to enlighten a species as well. Have I had that Dyson Sphere window up the whole time, or is it just because I selected it? Yeah, I think it's just because I selected it. Alright, so there's that. So yeah, what we need to do is, we've got an observation post here. Technological Enlightenment. So we need Native Enlightenment allowed. Let's go to our policies. Yeah, let's allow it. It's a deal. Let's get that benefit back. And now we can use, let's see, these are currently Bronze Age. What do they look like? Ew. Alright, let's try it on another species. How about that? We've got some observation posts set up throughout the Empire. Just need to find another one that might be a little bit more preferable. We also might have some additional worlds that need to be observed. Don't see any more, though. Yeah, so far the Unbidden have not returned through the portal, so I think the game is considering them dead. The bug that we've been facing could certainly be worse. They could constantly be coming through with the inability for me to defeat them. So I'm kind of glad that that's not the case. Alright, so this is the Civilization Bow. Oh, look at these. These are humanoid. Oh yeah, we're definitely going to enlighten these guys. Holy crap. These are currently Industrial Age. Let's go ahead and do a Technological Enlightenment. That'll make that faction happy and get me more influence as a result. And I will not complain. Ah, we need to expand our original sector here. Magna Graecia can add the beer, the beer system. And then nothing else here. Anything else can be added over here? As we add planets, it might be possible that it's very likely that these borders will expand to a certain extent. Yeah, we've pretty much got... Yeah, there's no colonies out there to take. There were some colonizable worlds down here, but the Tendrakians came and colonized. So one thing we can do as well with this additional influence is we can start building additional habitats. And I think that would be a worthwhile thing to do once the Fuelia Century Array construction ship is done. I'm going to start building more habitats with them. Or I could just build more construction ships and start building them everywhere. That wouldn't be the worst idea, actually. How are we doing on our cruisers? Almost done here. So let's go ahead and queue up some new construction ships. Let's pause so they're done all at once. Four. Actually, no. Let's just do four. 4 new construction ships. Building at these colonies here. Barnard, Sirius, Centauri, and Sasharim. Mostly Continentum planet. Sasharim is an Oceanum planet.
Construction complete.
Nice. Alright, so that's done. So now what I need to do is, wherever possible, queue up a habitat. There's already one here. Let's build it around there first.
Research complete.
Nice. There's definitely additional room for more of these. Let's build it out there. And then can I do one here? Probably so. Yep. Yeah, let's put it right there. Then research-wise, we're done with ship hull points +5. Ooh. Building build speed +10%. That sounds like probably the best one to go for right now. We're fine on mineral income. I mean, I could get this one and have... Well, screw it. Let's improve our mineral income just so that we can build even more ships more rapidly in the future. These science ships, though, are... you guys have pretty much done your thing. Once we maybe take some additional territory from, like, the Holfir Star Hunters, they'll have stuff to do again, but for now, they're done with their jobs. Can we go ahead and have them return? Yeah, let's have them come back. What's the hotkey for that? B? Sentry array construction. Nice. The light of the sun blinds and the darkness of the void hides. Only when we learn to travel faster than light did we learn just how little the light reveals. Today, we begin to end this amaurosis of ours. Amaurosis. Need to look that up. I don't know that word. The sentry array we prepare to begin in the Fuelia system will one day become a stalwart panopticon, our eye on every star. All-seeing. All right, so yeah, it's a lot cheaper. Let's go ahead and queue that up. And it's going to be done a lot sooner, too. That's what I like to see. So this construction ship as well, I can build... Actually, I might be able to build a habitat here. Yeah, awesome. So let's go ahead and build a habitat starting there. And hell, I could do more. I totally could. Let's go ahead and go to the next 4 planets. Let's pause so we can do the same thing. May as well build a bunch of habitats. The only thing is that I don't have a ton of influence, so we need to be somewhat conservative with this, but actually let's cancel that. Just need those 4.
Construction complete.
Alright, and now same thing as before. Habitat, yeah, they cost 100 influence each. So let's put you around that gas giant first, and we need to wait for more influence to build up. Not that we need a lot right now. The Alien Aid Trust is about to be really happy with me. Alright, so they like it when we have diplomacy traditions, so they're going to be automatically happier with us. The Committee of Sacred Traditions. Alright, they don't want anyone on chemical bliss. And they want the psionic pursuit, they want homogeneity. Nah. Nah. Alright, I'm not concerned about pleasing them, but I do want to please that other faction, the Alien Aid Trust. Because they are the most influential and populous. Actually, this will make them happy right now. Let's go ahead and do this. So this unlocks the Visitor Center, which I think is a Unity building. Let's see if that improved their... No, it might. Maybe at the end of the month, it'll change. Let's have a quick look. That should have improved their opinion of us. Oh, no, it did. It just... Interesting. Yeah, we're not getting influence from it. Affects faction happiness by 3%. So we need the recent Enlightenment maybe to go for more. Alright, so let's stop for a second. And we need to see where we can build those buildings, because God knows... Now that we have the option to build them... Let's see... I've replaced the planetary shield generator with a visitor center. Yep. Yep. Or we can just replace power plants with a visitor center. Power plant 5. Yeah, let's replace you with a visitor center. I'm just going to do 1 for now because I want to see what happens on Earth when I replace that. I want to see if we can upgrade it all the way to where it's still putting out 18 energy, and then we'll make decisions across the Empire. Almost done with our cruisers. Lots of new habitats about to come online. Matter of fact, once we have 100 influence, we'll be able to build a new one in Baltris. And this will be a bunch of new habitats. We're gonna... this is going well. This is definitely going to be a pretty rapid expansion. Alright, so science ships have returned to the core territory. They've actually returned to Aesir. Let's take a quick look at our core worlds. Make sure that all of our spaceports are done. Yeah, see, we can add to a seer. So we can give you a fleet academy, honestly. But fleet academy costs a lot. I thought it had an influence cost though. Evidently it doesn't. The orbital mind control laser does, the fleet academy does not. We need to do more orbital mind control lasers, honestly. We do. Yeah, screw it. Let's just add some fleet academies to some of these. Because that's a pretty handy upgrade to have. And then, do I need to add anything else to those? Yeah, I do. So let's go ahead and keep it running. Let's do synchronized defenses and crew quarters. That as well there. And then, what else do we have? Yeah, let's do the same thing. Oh wow, lots of options here. Engineering bay, synchronized defenses, fleet academy, crew quarters. Right, I think all these are fully built up. Oh wait, no, Sacrum Oceanum still has work to do. Synchronized defenses and fleet academy. Fleet academy helps all of the ships we train at these worlds, so it's a good thing. Meanwhile, let's also go down. We're going to have a lot more to do on our other, yeah, on these guys. So not our habitats, but our ring worlds. We need to go ahead and queue up all of these. We've got more than enough minerals for it. This is what I love about endgame strategy games. I mean, your economy is just no longer an issue, and you can just spend money to the nth degree. It's amazing. Solar panel network, crew quarters, observatory, engineering bay, synchronized defenses. This is, yeah, let's just go ahead and add, we can add an orbital mind control laser, make sure people on the ring world stay in line with us. Screw it, let's do it. Right, here we need to add what's this? Blismus Order has declared Hulfier Star Hunters their rival. Really? Alright, how are we doing over here? 775 days remaining. Alright, so this, yeah, the Century Array is going to get done a lot faster. A lot faster. Alright, cruisers are almost done here. We don't have that much in the way of... Hang on. Let's trade for minerals. Done. We actually have enough for another habitat, so let's do that really quickly. Construction ship, where are you? Baltras? Yeah, that's fine. Baltras can have another habitat. Let's build one around that gas giant. I like having them around gas giants, it just seems sensible. Big gravity anchors. Okay, let's take a look at Earth and see what we can do. Okay, so it's 7 energy and 3 unity, and we can't upgrade it. So it will reduce our energy income, but that's okay. We can afford to do that. So let's go ahead and replace some of these. Visitor Center. There's not really a good candidate here, is there? This food production can be changed. Yeah, let's do that. And we also, I haven't forgotten, we have room for another core system now too. So yeah, let's replace this thing. Don't need it anymore. Planetary shield generator never really served any purpose, and I don't think we are going to really fall under attack to where those are going to be necessary. I think we're going to be able to defend ourselves just fine, so I'd rather replace those.
Research complete.
Nice. What do we have? Leader enhancement capacity boosters. We can go for another core sector system, which is tempting, but I think I'd go for a cheaper. I'd rather go for a cheaper technology first. Leader recruitment cost minus 5% is tempting. Army damage plus 10% is the most tempting. Let's go for that. We are going to be going to war before the end of this series, turning lots of parts of the galaxy purple. Oh wait, hang on. There's a method to my madness here.
Construction complete.
All right, we're constructing a visitor center there.
Construction complete.
One there. That's right, we were looking here. Yeah, we can replace this power plant with a visitor center. Let's do that.
Construction complete.
Do we have a hydroponics farm somewhere here that I can replace? Yep, there's one. Replace with a visitor center.
Construction complete.
Less obvious options here. Oh, there's a power plant. Let's replace that.
Construction complete.
Right. That's done. Baltris Tropicus also needs... Yep, let's replace you. Not an obvious choice here. Energy Nexus. Yeah, really not an obvious choice. Let's go ahead and leave one off of that planet. Hydroponics farm. Actually, this can be replaced by a visitor center.
Construction complete.
Also not an obvious choice here. Let's leave one off. Mars.
Complete.
Yep, let's replace the hydroponics farm.
Construction complete.
Alright, so we have an unemployed pop. Oh, this is on Sanctuary D. Nice. So we have some upgrades to do here. Let's go ahead and add... Let's add the visitor center there, because it's a sensible thing to add. And actually, on that note... Hang on, we need to keep adding the visitor center, don't we? Yeah, we haven't added them everywhere. Lavani Prune still has some.
Construction complete.
Yep, that's that. New beginning.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Yep. Actually, let's replace this. So we still have some unemployment. Probably on our ring worlds, I would imagine, is where they are. Alright, so that's going to be the okay, so the visitor centers are done. Can I build visitor centers on... Yes, I can, on habitat. So we're going to replace some of these mineral... Well, no, actually we're not, because those are helping us. Let's actually replace the solar power processors. There's that. It's going to drop our energy income, but our energy income, again, is still maxed out, okay? So we're in good shape. Let's go ahead and add a visitor center there. Already taken care of there, because that's the world that was just brought to our attention. Let's upgrade that, upgrade you, build you something. Visitor center probably, yep. And we do need to go ahead and build a visitor center here, even though it's not occupied yet. Let's go ahead and get that going.
Construction complete.
Yep, you just need to be a mining network. Upgrade you. And then this is a great spot for a visitor center, so let's do that.
Construction complete.
And we still have some districts over here that need to be improved.
Construction complete.
Have I built the silo here yet? No, I haven't. Ooh. Yeah, that's probably going to be the best spot for a silo. Well, yeah, let's do that. And we're going to, let's do a little bit of a trade. Let's build that there, but then we're going to build the visitor center. Actually, let's build an energy grid there. And then build the visitor center there. Build another mining network there. And have I built an autoton monument here yet? No, I haven't. Let's go ahead and queue that up. All right, power grid, I'm guessing. Yep. Let's do that. Energy grid, rather. Basic science lab, done.
Construction complete.
Now this needs to be the silo, right? Have I not built the silo yet? Wait a minute, where's the silo on this world? Oh man, silo actually needs to be... Tell you what, let's replace you with just a autoton monument, and let's build the silo here. We're going to wait for that to... build. I'm just going to sit here on this planet while that's running, because we need the silo on that square that I've got highlighted. That's the one. I don't know why I built it there. I mean, it's still a nice boost, but not nearly as nice of a boost as it would give to 3 different autonomous fabricators. Alright, let's go ahead and upgrade that. Alright, so Okay, good. Some of our habitats are finishing up, so we need to colonize those soon. Okay. Excellent. I'll tell you what, we'll come back to that. Because it's not like I won't notice later. I'll remember that. Let's go ahead and add... We do need a mineral silo here. May as well build it there to give a boost to that world there. Excellent. Finishing up some more habitats. Basic science lab, very good. And also... Oh, wait, no, no, I don't want to replace that. I want to select this tile and build an energy grid because we have a pop coming in there. And then here, let's go ahead and do that visitor center. Here we can do... No, cancel. Yes.
Complete.
Excellent. All right, so that's the next stage with the Sentry Array. Let's pay a visit there in just a second. So what is this currently giving us? All right, so the Sentry Spire. I can't see... Interesting. I'm not sure what... We can have a look at it really quickly. There it is. I'm not sure what it's doing for us at the moment. Megastructure build speed. 30%. Good. All right, so we've got some habitats coming into position. We actually have... hang on, speaking of that. We can build some additional habitats. Let's go ahead and put one around that world. And is there a gas giant here that's waiting for one? No, let's push you around the smaller world there. Why not? All right, now we're out of influence again. Okay, so how are things looking elsewhere? I think we're done with our unauthorized synthetic project. A synthetic work detail on Cyrodion 3 was recently discovered to have been diverting building material to construct some sort of small unarmed spacecraft in an abandoned hangar. The vessel was half finished when it was found. All of the synths involved in its construction were immediately dismantled so that their memory cores could be thoroughly analyzed, but they appear to have self-wiped just before the units went offline, something their manufacturer assures us should be impossible. Why would they be building a ship? Okay, so I don't think this is related to any kind of rebellion, even though it looks like it might be. I think it's actually a separate thing, believe it or not. Because we've already had an in-game event, so there's no way we can have an AI rebellion of any kind. Alright, so that habitat's done as well.
Construction complete.
And I need to build a silo, but that might not be the best spot for one. Yeah, let's do just a basic mining network there, and we'll keep working. Some upgrades for you. We've got some buildings built there that are deliberately not being worked because we wanted to go ahead and build them for other populations that are on the way. But tell you what, let's go ahead and put you in place. And then here, this is a new population. Yeah, let's do a mining network there. Excellent. And tell you what, we are how close to a new policy? 109 months. I'm going to go ahead and stop this episode here. In the next one, we are going to continue building the Sentry Array, possibly finish it. I'm not sure how many stages it has, but once it's done, yeah, once it's done, hang on, megastructure build speed, where's that coming from? Oh, nice, we finished the Enlightenment of this alien species here. Alright, so now... Oh, okay, I see. They become their own little, protectorate. Okay, I didn't know that was going to happen, but that's fine. They're on the border of our territory. And now they're their own people. These are kind of space elves, in a way. Cool to see. Kind of an Asari-like all-female... Oh, no, I guess they're a male, too. I didn't see the males at first, but there's females as well. That's really cool. Alright, so they're here, and this is the Vrinn Alliance. They're a protectorate under the Roman Star Empire. Let's take a quick look at that before we leave, because that's a new thing, right? Let's see, species. Now, technically, yeah, these are the Vrinn. You could set their citizenship when they're in the Empire, anyway. So we can go ahead and give them caste system like our existing. We can go ahead and give them decent living standards. We're going to have no military service, although it'd be kind of cool to have them serving military. Colonization allowed, no population controls, migration controls enabled, slavery type, chattel. Okay, so yeah, that's interesting. We're going to play more with that in the next episode. I didn't expect that to start like a new faction, but they're a protectorate. They're okay, and one thing we could do is we could go ahead and start integrating them after 1800 days. So that's not going to... They will be in our empire before long, and that territory will come back into ours, no problem. So for now, we are going to stop, but we're going to keep building habitats in the next episode. I'm also going to colonize a few habitats, but I need influence to colonize, and right now I want to keep building the habitats before I start colonizing them. But we're colonizing a bunch of them. They're all in our core territory, so we're going to have a bunch of new... Actually, just to give you an idea, we're going to have a bunch of new core worlds to colonize here, and I'm very excited about that. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.